Hello and welcome back to the channel. Thanks for stopping by for yet another video. I do appreciate that, and as always, I appreciate you. So, what we have here is another California wildfire going on. It says at least 110,000 kept away from their homes by creek fire. Rye fire evacuations lifted. So here, we'll take a look at this video here briefly of some of the damage. Now this is in a different area, not the same to be confused with the Ventura wildfires that are going on. There's also another set of wildfires going on in the Bel Air area around the 405 freeway that I'm probably going to put a video up on as well. But I just want to go through this video here a little bit and show you guys some of the damage. Now this right here is in the Shadow Hills area. This says the homes are burning in the Shadow Hills area. You can just see just how massive these wildfires have been. Now if you guys can recall earlier on in the year, I reported on those wildfires earlier in the year and just how damaging and massive those were. It just burnt large swaths of California, especially around, the wine country and whatnot. Those were devastating. And then you get like a second round of them. Now, maybe these so far haven't been as bad, but they've definitely been some very, very bad wildfires themselves. And my thoughts and prayers go out to every single person that's been affected. Losing your house and whatnot's one thing. Those are just possessions, and I know they still mean a lot to everyone, and don't get me wrong, but just be thankful, that, for those that still are here today and still have their lives. Possessions, as much as it sucks, they can be replaced. But again, let's skip ahead here a little bit, because this is a 3-minute video. We just want to show you some of the damage that's been going on around this area. This is in the Shadow Hills area. So you can just see, just house after house after house just basically completely gone, burnt to the ground. It's unfortunate, for sure. Alright, so there you have that. Now it goes on to say that more than 1,000 residents in the San Fernando Valley remained under evacuation Wednesday as the brush fire that started in the foothills above Silmar continued to grow. It says the creek fire started Tuesday about 6:30 a.m. and quickly raced out of control as powerful Santa Ana winds pushed it towards houses below. It says the fire has destroyed at least 30 homes and scorched almost over 11,000 acres, authorities said. The blaze was 0% contained. The residents have been evacuated from an area covering more than 20 square miles. It says the fire jumped the 210 freeway and burned in Shadow Hills to the south, where residents scrambled to evacuate hundreds of horses, alpacas, and other animals. About 20 of the 30 homes that have been burned were in Little Chujunga, Cago, and the Lopez Canyons, officials said. Several exits along the 210 freeway leading into the Silmar, Pacomia, Shadow Hills, and Sunland are closed, the California Highway Patrol said. It also goes on to add that about 2,500 homes are still under threat, and about 900 firefighters are battling the blaze, said the Los Angeles County Fire Inspector. Farther north in Santa Clarita, firefighters were making significant gains against the Rye fire, so there is a little bit of good news there. That had burned towards the Magic Mountain on Tuesday afternoon. The fire briefly shut down across access to the 5 freeway from the Highway 126 and triggered mandatory evacuations. The fire had burned 7,000 acres and was 5% contained Wednesday morning, Medina said. All evacuations and road closures have been lifted. After 5 years of drought, California was inundated with one of its wettest winters on record last year, followed by the hottest summer on record. That created a bountiful crop of light grass and vegetation that then shriveled and is now primed to burn. The Santa Ana winds that have driven the flames are expected to subside by Friday, the National Weather Service says. So, these fires are essentially going to be burning for at least another few days for the most part. Because, these Santa Ana winds, they're not even going to let up until at least Friday, unfortunately. So, this is, yet another wildfire burning here in California. Like I said, they were hit earlier in the year by some massive wildfires that destroyed large areas of California. Now they're dealing with a second round of them. These ones not as bad, but at the same time, any devastation like this is horrible and tragic. So again, if more updates come out of this fire as well, I'll get them out to you, and they probably, unfortunately, will, as most of these fires that I'm reading about are either 0% to 5% contained, which obviously, I mean, that's saying, you got a little whiles to go before you actually get these completely put out. So again, thanks for supporting the channel and watching these videos. I can, we're growing every single day because of you guys, and I can't appreciate you enough for that. But be sure to share, like, subscribe, and comment down below. And as always, check that bell notification so you get my videos as soon as they're uploaded. And, I hope you guys have a great day. Peace.